So I just called up Lakin. Hello, Lakin.
Hey.
Lakin is a student here at South Alabama. She's in the nursing program. And I'm going to assign this project. I know that most people went to get a teacher, but I thought who better to ask about technology in the classroom than a student. So, Lakin, I'm just going to ask you a few questions. Very simple. Just give your opinion on them. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so first we're going to, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about what we're going to be talking about. I'm in a class right now and we're learning about different ways to input technology into classrooms. Well, for me it's particularly elementary classrooms for my major. So first I'm going to ask you a little bit about your past experience with technology in the classroom. Did you use very much technology when you were in elementary school?
No. It was pretty much a chalkboard, some chalk. We were really lucky. We got an expo board, like a whiteboard with expo markers.
Yeah, we really didn't have, I know it sounds funny and kind of ridiculous, but that was basically my experience too. Sometimes we went to computer lab, but it was basically just playing games. We never really learned a whole lot.
We had an AR computer.
Yeah, AR, we did start doing AR. For anyone who doesn't know what AR is that's watching, it's Accelerated Reader Program, and it's still implemented in a lot of schools. Basically, you read a lot of books and then you take quizzes via the computer, and it gives you immediate feedback to the teachers. But when you got to middle school, did it get any better?
We had projectors.
Okay, but
you gotta understand that I was like from a poor kind of like, you know.
Yes. Well, I mean, I went to school in Mobile County, and I went to a private school, so we had a little bit more, but we still didn't have a lot. And both of us are sophomores here at South, so neither one of us have really been out of school that many years. So it just shows that we really, there really wasn't a lot of technology in the classroom. I know that when in elementary school, I really didn't have much use with technology either. But then when I got to middle school, we continued in our computer lab, but we really didn't do anything in the classroom with technology either. Was that about the same for you?
Yes. We had the library had a lot of, computers and stuff. And there's computers in each room in middle school and projectors, but that's pretty much it. Nothing really special.
All right. And then when we got to high school, our school, I know, we were the technological headquarters for Mobile, so we had a lot of technology, but that was rare. But I know we used a lot of smartboard. Did you have any experience with smartboard when you were in school?
I got my first smartboard in my class in 10th grade in algebra class.
Okay.
Algebra 2.
And did your teachers use your smartboard a lot?
Yes. I remember when we first got it, she devoted a whole class to letting the kids go play on it. So.
But did you find that the interaction between the smartboard and the students helped you to benefit more from the lessons than just sitting back and watching the teacher?
Yes, it makes it a lot easier. She would print out the slides, and then it would be displayed on the smartboard, so it was a lot easier to follow along, and then you would have the slides on your own, and so you could look back and learn. It helped a lot. I liked it. And so just having a plain old white piece of paper and writing down actually went along.
Yeah. We used it a lot in math for graphing and stuff like that. And then we actually used it in my biology lab for dissecting. They were able to connect with the internet and download that animal that we were dissecting, and they would dissect it on the board, on the smartboard, so we could see it where we were actually dissecting the animals. So we used it for a lot.
By my senior year, I think almost every class had one. Had a smartboard.
Ours was the same. But do you see how I've learned now from working with some of the elementary age kids, they really like it because they get to go up and touch the board and do things like that. So do you see how that could be beneficial for younger kids?
Of course. The kids in high school were excited when they got to go there and touch the board.
Okay, well, there's some other things too. I know you may not think of them as educational tools, but do you have any social networking sites like a Twitter or a Facebook?
I have Facebook. I haven't gotten into the whole Twitter thing, but Facebook, yeah.
I have to say, I was the same way. I've had Facebook forever, and I really didn't have a Twitter until I got to college, and a lot of the education departments use them, but Twitter is actually something that you can learn more about, and you can use it for a lot of educational purposes. So that would be something new you could learn about. And Facebook, most people just use it for social, but you can also use it as an educational tool, which it's harder now with students because there's such strict policies between teacher and student relationships. But there are all kind of things that could be used. So do you have any advice on of what your opinion is for future classrooms involving technology?
I know my brother went to University of West Florida, and his teachers interacted over Facebook instead of email. They didn't email at all. It was all over Facebook, and he liked it a lot instead of having to check multiple things. I haven't had a teacher that uses Facebook, but, I mean, I would recommend it because most students check their Facebook or Twitter more frequently than they check an email account nowadays.
I definitely agree. And have you had more experience with technology since you got to South?
Yes, most definitely. Especially bio labs, they had a lot of technology, a lot of interacting. And then my AMP class, a lot of the sciences, anatomy and physiology, biology, stuff like that, they do a lot of technology and use it, so that's really good.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us in our Skype interview, and we really appreciate your input.